What's up, guys? It's been a while, but no, I'm still here. Gonna be doing more videos again. I ended school a couple weeks ago, but today I want to talk about last night's Elimination Chamber, and I'm quite surprised that it was a very entertaining show. So first of all, let's just go through, the matches. The first match was the elimination tag team match, which was it was decent. I mean, we had some cool spots like Kalisto. He was hanging on top of the whole ceiling and he fell down on top of everyone else. That was pretty cool. One part I liked is when Kalisto was on one of the pods. Cesaro jumped on the ropes and just uppercutted him out of nowhere. That was pretty cool. And overall, I think the match was good. Of course, New Day won because they had all three members in the match. But they're doing a good job building them up, making them monster heels, which I can understand why they wanted to do that, and they're doing a good job at it. So that's cool. So the New Day retains, and then the next match, I believe, was the Divas match. It was decent. Again, it was a better match, a better Divas match than the average one. But of course, Nikki retains again because she got that pink shovel and she's just burying everyone in the Divas division. She really isn't that good. She needs to get rid of that belt. But I think what they're doing is they're trying to make her break AJ Lee's record for longest Divas champion. I guess that's what they're doing. Knowing Nikki, she's probably politicking her way into doing that since she's with John. And Bree's probably gonna divorce Daniel since his career is just about up for now. But it was a decent match though, nevertheless. So Nikki retains, and then I'm not going in any particular order. I'm trying to, but I just can't remember. But I believe the next match after that was the match of the night, in my opinion, which was John Cena and Kevin Owens. My God, Kevin Owens is a beast. Man, I've only been watching him for about a year or so, but jeez, he is good for his size. That there was one point where he did he was on the top rope and he turned around and he just did a moonsault out of nowhere. He missed, but the fact that he's able to do that at his size, that's crazy. And then Cena did all right at this match. He didn't do the 5 moves of doom. He was starting to at first, but Kevin had his counters, and oh my God, it was such a perfect match. I honestly think that was John Cena's greatest match. Honestly, that was his best match. Better than The Rock, better than him getting destroyed in Brock Lesnar. Well, I don't know about that. I really did like that match, but the most surprising thing is that Kevin Owens won. He beat John Cena clean, which almost never happens, which is crazy. So, man, he's gonna be good if they don't sabotage him, and if WWE plays their cards right with him. But man, he's gonna be good. He could be the next Brock Lesnar easily the next Brock Lesnar. Now I would say he's gonna win Money in the Bank, but unfortunately later on in the night they had to announce the rematch, so Cena's probably gonna get his revenge and beat him. But I honestly think there's no reason for a rematch. It was such a perfect match. And honestly, I wish it was for the United States title. But it'll be kind of weird since they taped a bunch of NXT tapings and Kevin Owens is still going to be on NXT for a while, even though he is on the main roster now. But my God, Kevin Owens. I can't wait to see what he does. He's got me interested in wrestling again, because I'll be honest with you, the past few months, I ain't been that interested in it. But him and Neville, they've really been ramping it up, and there's some old Joes there now. Man, I can't wait. But anyway, so Kevin Owens beats him clean. I can't believe that. But that was a 5-star match, back and forth, so many great spots, and it was a power match too. That's what's the crazy part about it. But yeah, match of the night in my opinion. And then the next match after that was, I want to say, I think it was the Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental title. And this match was pretty interesting as well. I'm quite surprised that Ryback won, but it's great to see that he finally get an actual singles title for once. Well, his first title in WWE, I believe. And he deserves it. He's come a long way. Sheamus looked like a beast. He was just destroying everyone. The match was brutal. Like Dolph Ziggler going through the pod, and Mark Henry, he was the replacement for Rusev. His pod breaking out, and he just going ham on everyone. It was great to see him again. I have no complaints on any of the competitors, but it was a good match, and Daniel Bryan presenting Ryback with the title was very nice. I don't know why, but I thought Ryback was gonna turn heel for some reason, just kick him or something like that. But I'm glad he didn't, because he needs to be a face. So yes, that was a very good match. And then after that, it was Neville versus Bo Dallas. Neville won. It was a filler match, but it was okay. It wasn't nothing spectacular, but it was all right. So Neville gets a win over Bo Dallas. And in the main event, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. This was, at first it felt like a typical match, but they really started to pick up and going back and forth. It really started to get pretty good, and the match, it had a good length. It didn't overstay its welcome. So what happened was Seth pushed the referee into Dean while he was coming off the turnbuckle, and then Dean ends up hitting Seth with the dirty deeds, and he starts pinning him. Then another referee comes in and he pins him 1, 2, 3, and Dean Ambrose wins the title. So I was like, oh my god, they actually did it. That was pretty cool. But then come to find out, the referee that was knocked out said that Seth got disqualified, so Dean won the match by disqualification but didn't win the belt. So that was like a middle finger to everyone. It was it kind of made me mad, but it gets more heat on Seth Rollins. That's what was the purpose of it. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do at Money in the Bank. What could happen is, depending on where they at in the card, because there's probably gonna be a rematch. After that, maybe whoever wins the Money in the Bank will cash in on Dean. If Dean beats Seth clean, 2 weeks from now at Money in the Bank, and whoever cashes in on Dean starts a feud with him. Or maybe at Battleground there'll be a triple threat between the winner of the Money in the Bank and the person who cashed in on Dean or Seth, and then Dean and Seth will be in it as well. So it'll be a triple threat. I think that's what they're gonna do. Maybe it depends on who wins the Money in the Bank, because there's only one now, not two. I wish there was two though. But overall, this was a very interesting and pretty good pay-per-view. This was probably their best pay-per-view. One of the best, top 2 pay-per-views of the year. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna put at number 1, but I'm gonna give this pay-per-view a solid 8. The tag team match could have been a little bit better, but still, it was still a very enjoyable match. There wasn't no blood or anything. I would have liked to see that, but it's PG. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, yes, I'm back. I'm going to be making videos. I haven't forgotten about you all. So thank you for your patience. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the pay-per-view. And I'll see you all real soon.